Joining us for this week's Chalk Talk, sponsored by the Basketball Coaches Association of Michigan, is Jill VanderEnde. She is the head girls basketball coach at Grand Rapids West Catholic. Welcome to the Hangtime, Coach.
Hey, thank you so much for having me.
Where did your love for the game of basketball come from, and how'd you end up at Grand Rapids West Catholic after jumping around to a couple college teams? And if you could just give us some insight on your coaching journey from the start until now.
Okay, sure. Well, my love didn't come very far from West Catholic, actually. I grew up here on the west side and went to St. Mary's School and started the love of the game, I guess, back in first grade. We had first versus second graders, and that was kind of fun. So it stuck and went on to St. Peter and Paul as well, and then over here to West Catholic. And so it's kind of like a full circle. After I went on from West Catholic, I went to Lake Superior State University, played basketball up there, and then I got into coaching and went to University of Findlay, and then Central Michigan University, and then Eastern Michigan University, and Grand Valley, and it kept getting closer to home. And one day, I kind of got the phone call that they were looking for somebody to get some new blood in at West Catholic. I kind of heard that maybe we weren't doing so well again, and so I said, "Well, I don't know about that. I was thinking about taking a break, but God has a funny way." So here I am, 8 years later.
I know you have a player, Abby Kimball, who is a finalist for the Miss Basketball Award. Can you just talk a little bit about her and her importance to your team?
Yeah, I mean, Abby's phenomenal. Everybody that has had a chance to watch her play understands the caliber of athlete we're talking about. Besides the fact that she's just an unbelievably hard worker, before school, after school, during school, she's in the office hanging out, just trying to learn and do things. But she's put in so much time over all these years, and really, it's nice to see her paying dividends. With this. So it's been fantastic and just a great kid to coach. And besides the work ethic, just fun, and it's been really a joy.
So not only her, you guys are 19-1 on the season as of now. Obviously, it isn't one player that makes the team. So who are some other girls on the team you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, I mean, we are really young this year. We actually we've got a few kids that were returning, but we lost 6 seniors last year, and COVID kind of played a little bit of that, at the end. But we have a significant crew. Cadence Dykstra, who's our point guard, when she arrived at West Catholic a couple of years ago, it just really changed things. It put Abby in her shooting guard role, and that really helped us get things, kind of straightened out on the perimeter. And then her younger sister, Alicia Dykstra, is starting for us, and she's on the other wing. So it's kind of nice to have that little sister connection, and so they round out the guards. And then we've got Emma Tuttle down low, who's a nice strong body leading the conference in rebounding, and Ellie Bies, who is just a nice little four athletic, versatile. She's the kid that maybe, it doesn't always show up on the stat sheet, but she's setting the screen, she's doing all the communicating, and with her, we really tick. So it's been great.
We're talking with Grand Rapids West Catholic girls basketball coach Jill VanderEnde. I understand you're a BCAM member. BCAM has introduced and officially launched the One Team campaign in an effort to promote unity among teams, schools, and communities. It is so important. So what are some things that you've done already or will do, whether it's coming together at games or a community activity, to promote unity on the court and respect for each other?
Yeah, I mean, that's a big part of actually what we do here at West Catholic. I feel blessed that it is, my alma mater, and I kind of understand what I was able to learn so many years ago. And so just trying to kind of pay that back with these kids. We talk all about the fundamentals. We know that we have to work hard, we have to have a positive attitude, and then, assess skill after that, but without those two things, we don't really get very far in life. And so just kind of translating that from on the court to off the court and getting these kids to really buy into, you have a lot more control of your own life than you may think, by doing those two very simple things. And we changed our culture a couple of years ago to make sure that everybody was understanding that those two things are really key to our program, and we've had a lot of success as a result of it. So
That's great. My co-host kind of switched gears here. Lexi always has a hot topic every week where she gives her thoughts on some changes to the game of basketball that could be beneficial. And we'd like to ask the coaches that join us what their opinion is. So one of the more popular topics is implementing a shot clock in high school basketball. So what are your thoughts on that?
Well, I was a college coach for 14 years, and so I appreciated the shot clock at times, and I certainly didn't appreciate it at times too. So it depends on, if you've got the ball or not. But I'm looking forward to the change. I think it will improve our game and speed some things up. So it's going to be an exciting thing.
Coach, thanks again for all you do for basketball. We want to wish you good luck in the playoff push coming up here. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks so much again for having us and promoting our team. They're a really good group of girls. Love them all.
Thanks, Coach.